Start paying close attention to how you feel after you finish hanging out with someone or interacting with certain people. Do you feel content, happy, full of energy, or do you just feel like completely drained? Some people will drain you without you even being aware. But remember, energy never lies. Your body will let you know what is right for you and what is not. When you start paying attention to these really small details, you'll start to realize and notice that not everyone at all deserves access to your energy or to you. Not everyone deserves access to you. Remember that. Remember that.
I wanted to come and talk to you really quick. And I mean, when I say really quick, like this is just gonna take a second. One of the things that just make me me, that make Jenna is I don't go for nothing. Like, I'm very hard up. I am strict. And I say that to say, this is how I maintain my peace. So right now, like my process, I'm slowly gaining back my peace. I got my power back, but I'm slowly gaining my peace back. One thing about it, two things for sure. I'm not going for no bad friends. I'm not going for no kind of disrespect. You know what I'm saying? If you don't check all my boxes, I'm not even going to consider you a friend. I'm not even going to want to be around in your presence. And another thing is, I noticed that my energy is slowly becoming back in balance. I know when my heart isn't aligning in something, like I'm that in touch with myself. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. I know what I've been through. I know what I'm going to do. And I know what God has in store for me. So knowing all those things and having faith that the best things possible are going to happen, you are going to protect that by any means. And when I say any means, I mean any means necessary. Going back and forth, no. Arguing, no. If you yell at me, you're going to be yelling at yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not impressing nobody. I'm not spreading myself thin for no friendship that's not doing the same for me. I just cut all of that off. And when I tell y'all, I could lay in this bed and go to sleep peacefully. I could, no, for real. Like I rest my head down because I know I'm not in any drama. No one can say I'm arguing with them. No one is making me lose sleep. No one, stop allowing these people to keep messing up your peace, to keep your energy in balance. It's not worth it. That's a little advice from me to you. Please listen to it. Protect your peace. Gain your peace, protect your peace. And when your peace has been like 1,000,000,000% fulfilled and replenished, I'm telling you, you are going to do everything in your power to keep it that way, okay? Peace, love, and applesauce.
People who stress you out of your life. People who drain your energy out of your circle. People who play the victim, twist the story, or make you question your worth out of your mind. Because people who gossip, compete, compare, and never clap when you win, out of your business. Not everyone deserves a front row seat to your life. Some only show up to block the view, clear the space, protect your peace. Your future doesn't need their chaos.
One of the most elevated things that I've ever done is stop entertaining chaos. I don't argue online. I don't explain myself to people who've already made up their minds. I don't go where I feel drained, and I don't stay where I'm not growing. Protecting your peace is the new luxury. If the energy feels off, I step back. If it's not aligned with my growth, my values, or what I want my future life to look like, I let it go. You don't need to prove your softness, your worth, or your presence to anyone. That's what real feminine elevation is about. Quiet confidence, intentional boundaries, and emotional regulation. That is the vibe.
My mom has always said that if you don't like someone, don't talk about them. Don't give it any energy. And here's her secret sauce. Are you ready? She just laughs. I swear it's like she's mastered something that the rest of us are still trying to figure out. She doesn't give her energy to people who are being hateful. She just doesn't. Like, she'll hear something cruel, something petty, or someone's being snappy, and she'll literally laugh, like out loud. Not because it didn't hurt, but because she just knows better than to feed it. She told me a story once about walking into her high school bathroom and seeing all of the walls covered in writing. the girls had written the nastiest things about her. Every stall, every mirror, just all over the walls. I don't think that she laughed back then, but like it probably really hurt. But I think the secret to what she learned as she got older is just laugh. She's taught me how powerful my energy is. And because of that, she knows it's not worth wasting a drop of energy on them. Because here's the truth, the more energy that you give somebody who's being hateful, the more that hate grows. And guess where it grows? It grows inside of you. Like, even if you're just venting, even if you're, trying to make sense of it, you're still feeding it. Like, you're actively choosing to feed it. You're still keeping it alive by giving it your attention. I saw this video one time and it was talking about energy pendulums and how every person, every idea, every drama is like a swinging pendulum. And the more energy you give it, good or bad, the stronger it gets. And that hit me super hard because I realized that by feeding those things, I'd been building up the very people and circumstances and situations that I wished would leave me alone. So now I protect my energy like it's sacred, because it literally is. So feel what you need to feel, vent if you have to, process out loud, but don't build a shrine to someone who treated you like shit or to a situation that made you feel bad. Don't let that win by letting it live in your nervous system. I literally hear my mom's laugh all the time, and it just reminds me that that's the release. That's the power. You have the personal power to decide what you do with the things that come at you.
Do you know what? She was alive has always said that if you don't like someone, don't talk about them. Don't give it any energy. And here's how this lands in relationships, being a relationship therapist. When you give your partner all your energy only to the things that they do wrong, you starve the connection that helps you both grow. And here's the secret sauce. Instead of fueling resentment, choose to fuel repair. I've seen couples who've mastered this. It's amazing. And they don't waste their energy on keeping score or tearing each other down. They notice the sharp comment, the petty tone, the defensiveness. Instead of snapping back, they pause. Sometimes even they laugh. Not because it didn't hurt, but because they know better than to feed disconnection. That shift takes practice, but it changes everything. I worked with a couple once who carried years of hurt. It was written on the walls of their marriage like graffiti that they just kept rereading. Every fight, every wound, every scar, and it nearly broke them. But therapy taught them this truth. Your energy is powerful. Every word, every reaction is fuel, and you get to choose what you build with it. Because here's the thing. The more energy you give to resentment, the more it grows. It grows between you until the love feels buried. Even venting, which I know is hard, can keep the story alive. Even just being honest can still feed the fire. You're still giving it oxygen. I tell couples all the time, your relationship is like an energy pendulum. Every fight, every repair, every story you tell each other swings it in one way or the other. The more you fuel disconnection, the heavier it gets. So protect your bond like it's sacred, because it is. Feel your feelings, yes. Say the hard things, yes. But don't build a shrine to every mistake. Don't let the pain take up permanent space in your nervous system. Instead, choose release, a softer word, a touch, a laugh. That's the reset. That's the power you have. The power to choose connection over chaos again and again.